Hello everyone and welcome to Play3r. My name is Gavin C and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Thermaltake Riing 12 cooling fan. Okay, so what we're going to do now is have a little look at the box itself. So the box features a lot of the main selling points of the actual item, as well as a high specification on the back of it, detailing all the details you need to know regarding the fan. So we'll go and break down from the front, the sides and the back. So from the front, we can see it's got the main logo of the company, which is Thermaltake. And then we have the product name, which is Riing 12. A couple of details regarding the selling points down there and the size of the fan, as well as another one of the main selling points here, which is the Riing LED and fan speed controller. A controller that comes with this device and is allows you to customize the speed as well as the color of the device. So having a little look at the side, also again the main selling points there, which more of a breakdown, a little bit of a diagram there to show you, which is the high static pressure, which is a main band around there, the patented LED ring and the anti-vibration mounting system. All these are going to a little bit further in a moment to get the actual device out and have a little look at it. And then the back of it shows a lot of the main selling points again, but with a little bit more detail on there, as well as a high specification. So the features, it says again the patented circular LED bar, which has 256 colours customizable, which is really good for you modders out there who want to kind of match your colour of your case or the rest of the parts and components with your fans. If you're looking for something like this would be great for you guys. A high static pressure design for radiator cooling. Go into that a little bit further later on as well. And an anti-vibration mounting system, which I'll physically show you in a few moments as well. It's a really cool design, and Thermaltake have definitely put a lot of thought into this product. So then we have a couple of details down here of the actual product, and then the main specification, which includes the fan dimension, the rated voltage, the fan speed, maximum static pressure, maximum airflow, the noise level, bearing type, connector, and the weight of the product. So now I'll do a little bit of a breakdown, have a little look what's included in the box, and go over some of the main selling points that's included with this item. Okay, so now I've got all the main components out of the box. I'm going to go through the general setup and what's included. So see, you have your small little warranty card detailing some of the details regarding the product. You have your main product guide here, which you see on most of these items, just to detail what's included and how to get it all set up. So I'll move them over to one side, they're not of much importance at the moment. You have a small little bit of female to male Velcro here for mounting the control box in your case. Move those to one side. We have two different kinds of screws. We have the long ones and the short ones. Now the long ones are mainly for mounting it into a radiator unit, like such as your Corsair radiators or anything that takes a 120mm fan, which is the size that this is. So they are sufficient for mounting that onto a radiator unit. And obviously then you've got your smaller ones, which are used on your case, the front, the sides, wherever you like to mount it. Just your typical short stubby screws for mounting that onto there. Now I'm going to move that over to one side again. I'm going to go through the main construction. So once you get it out of the box, it won't look completely like this. It will just be the fan with its main connector up to the controller box. That'll be separated, and then obviously the control box separate unit and the cable is a separate unit. I've put it together here just to kind of show you what it looks like and what's been completed. So you have your main connector here for mounting onto your motherboard. That then obviously sends the current down to the control box, which all the controls are all set up there. Oops, butterfingers. So we've got the mode, play or pause, and we've got speed on there. So that then means obviously you can adjust it from there. It takes two of these connectors, so you have an alternation. You have a small little 4-pin, and you've also got a small little 5-pin on there. And then obviously you've got the ones for the back for the fan to mount. You can have up to 3 on there. So you can have multiple fans set up in your case and control over them from the one control box, or obviously you can have them as a different control box per one if you fancy getting different colours in your case. So from there onwards we have the small connector that goes over to here. Now I'm going to mention a couple of the main selling points. Obviously we have mentioned these on the box, but I want to show you a little bit more. So we have the speed, which is actually a small button here to adjust the speed, the mode, which adjusts the mode, and then the play or pause button, which you can go ahead and do what you need to do with that. So having a look at the fan itself, we've got these, it's a plastic construction with these small little rubbers on each end there, which stop any form of vibration and damage to any external components, such as maybe a radiator or whatever you've got it mounted to. It stops any damage to them, but also holds a good seal as well once tightened all up. obviously stops any form of vibrations going through from the fan to the component to cause any damage, so that's always a good point to note on there. You also see a clear band around the outside. It's not as clear once it's sat like this with the front on, but more on the side you can see it. This is where the LEDs are displayed, which offers a 256 colours, which are all customizable LED lighting effect, so you can go through and you can get that all set up with what colour you like. And it is a fairly sturdy material. It's not like a lot of the ones that I've seen where the plastic is it can warp and it can bend a little bit. It's all a solid construction. And obviously once you've got this all linked up into your PC and this end connects to your motherboard, you can go ahead and obviously power it up and test it all out yourself and play around the colours, the modes, the speed and stuff like that. And obviously the main dimensions of this is 120 by 120 by 25, so it's 120 by 120 by 25. The voltage rating is 12 volts. Fan speed varies from 400 to 1000 RPM and then 800 to 1500 RPM. And you've got obviously the low noise mode, which is at 400 to 1000. The max static pressure is 0.57 to 2.01 mm. That's the H2O, and then you've got the max airflow, which is 22.14 all the way up to 40.6 CFM. These are obviously your geeky stats out there, guys. And then your connector is a PWM controller to the motherboard, and then a 2510 5-pin fan to controller, which is this main section up here that you can see connects onto the main unit here. So the general weight of this is 161.1 grams, so it's fairly lightweight, and the decibels of sound is a variation from 18.5, that's fairly quiet, up to 26.4, which is fairly loud for a fan, to be honest. But it's one of these things, it depends what you're used to. If you're used to a very large fan like a 140mm dual that's set on the top of your case, and obviously it is going to be much quieter, but obviously offers you got your pros and cons regarding getting a smaller fan. But anyway, it is a very solid construction, has a lot of key selling points, and we most likely will do some kind of review in the future, and I've got plenty of pictures to go ahead and show you guys the product itself. So guys, if you want to have a little look at a few separate pictures to show us more in detail, I'll leave them a little bit after this review, so you can have a little look there. Obviously I'll try and feature a couple in the review itself, but I'll go ahead and let you guys have a look at them at the end. So guys, thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. Show Play3r a little bit of support by heading over to the website, which is www.play3r.net. That's Play3r.net. That's our main website. We do our reviews and all our news, and then obviously our YouTube channel, which you can see here. So guys, thank you for watching and goodbye.